Hey folks, Steve here. Been a while since my last video, I know. I wanted to do a quick channel update for the folks who tune in to this YouTube channel. Firstly, I want to say thank you to the 64 subscribers that are out there who are probably going to be the only ones watching this video for a while. Um, I appreciate you being subscribers because it truly means that there are some folks out there who are looking forward to the next video that I make, and kind of gives me an extra reason to go to the effort to communicate out and do more videos and do more content. I appreciate your hanging in there as I've been busy doing a whole lot of stuff. So I figured I'd do a quick channel update and kind of talk about what has been keeping me from doing a lot of videos at the same pace that I would have liked to been doing videos, and kind of give a look ahead to the future. And I just threw a little something up here to have in the background while I talk here. I'll get to what all this is in a minute. So um, over the last 3 months or so, give or take, I have been embroiled in moving and purchasing a home and doing a lot of big life stuff, and that has taken sort of a priority for the last few months. All my extra sort of free time and my stress has all kind of been tied up in that, and I'm sort of because of that, I hadn't been making a lot of videos and infrequent updates. Um, so I've got bad news and good news. The bad news is that I'm not quite ready to hit full steam on making a whole lot more videos and doing all of the goodness there. Uh, the good news, however, is that I'm almost ready to go. I've been working on getting my new dedicated game room up for some new gaming shelves. All my games are getting organized. We're getting about to the point where I can really start making use of the space. I've got my computer set up in here. I'm able to really actually use it, and we're getting there. It's not quite ready for prime time, but very soon, hopefully, as I finish getting all of that organized, I'm going to be able to start using our video camera. You're going to get to see my handsome face as I show off some games in person rather than purely PC and Vassal content. So all of that's coming, and that's the good news, right? A lot of stuff is coming to the channel, and I have a lot of stuff planned and stuff that I'd like to be able to do. And it's just going to be a little bit more time of getting things situated. My stress levels are going down. We're getting used to our new place. All the busy stuff related to all that is finally going away, and so I can actually get to playing games again, which is great. So here's where we're at now, what my plans are in the near term for the channel. So as I can get the time to and continue working through getting to actual videos, here's my game plan, and I'm gonna show you probably too much. I'll have to explain it point by point here, but here is my game plan for the moment. I'd like to finish coverage of Fatal Alliances. Now, I've already created a whole bunch of videos so far. Obviously, if you've been watching my channel or you're a subscriber, you know that because that's the majority of what my channel is, a bunch of videos for Fatal Alliances. But when I completed my full turn playthrough series, what I didn't get to do was show off some of the mechanics that happen in the game that only occur later in a playthrough. Things like more advanced units that come in later years, gas units, tanks, Strosstruppen, the whole thing. A lot of how the technology changes in World War I and all that good stuff. Well, Fatal Alliances has that, and you didn't get to see it yet in any of my demonstration videos. So I have planned a few what I'm calling advanced warfare videos that will demonstrate in short examples what those mechanics are and how they work, and including stuff like aircraft combat, air combat, that we didn't get to do at all previously. And so that's what, this is sort of a sneak preview. What I'm showing here, I've constructed a scenario kind of on the fly, a late game, sort of circa 1917 setup here that I can use to demonstrate things like actual land bombers and fighters and interception and combat air patrol with armored divisions, and I think I've got some anti-tank, some anti-tank units here as well. So that's going to be next on the list of things to do. I've got this prepped. I got to do a little bit more prep work. Yes, I do actually do prep work before I record. Since I do it all in one take, I try to be as prepared as possible. So I'm going to be working on that a little bit more, and then I'm going to try to get those videos done. Again, I'm going to try to cover everything that is in the roles that I have not yet covered. And then once I feel I'm done with that and I've shown that off, I'm going to basically be done covering Fatal Alliances at that point. I've done a lot for it. It's still a game I really, really like. I'll be playing, offline with either friends or by myself or whatever. But if there's something that folks really want to see in the future, let me know and I can come back to Fatal Alliances. But I think I'm ready to move the channel into some new content since we're finishing up, and I've shown basically everything there is to show that I feel like I can show for that game. So once that's done, I can start looking at what has been probably one of the more requested things for this channel, and begin coverage of World in Flames Collector's Edition. Now, I know I'm a little late to the game at this point. The game's been out for a few months. Unfortunately, the game came out right as I was beginning my big life change, and so I haven't even gotten to properly play it or dissect it. I haven't even punched my counter sheets, which I know sounds terrible. I got a couple of asterisks on this because at this point, all I can do is do in-person videos of World in Flames Collector's Edition because the new Vassal module is not yet available, and ultimately I will need to use that to really do most of the explaining, and it's the easiest way for me to show things and teach things as best as that I can is with Vassal, because I can drag and drop and click around and navigate very swiftly. Whereas if I'm explaining it on my tables here with the video camera, I have to be zooming and focusing, and it takes a whole lot more amount of movement to deal with things. I might be able to do some session reports or begin a solo playthrough and give reports on status, but doing true demonstrations and teaching all the rules and that kind of thing, I just don't think I can do until the Vassal module is available. So we're going to have to play that one by ear. I might be able to start doing some World in Flames videos interspersed with the next thing down at number 3. So don't worry, guys. I know you want it. I know there's a lot of desire for World in Flames content. Fortunately, the Facebook group, the Board Game Geek forums, they're all very active. There's a lot of people talking and discussing, so the community's out there. We're all there doing the thing, and even over these past few months of being busy with life stuff, I have been trying to be active on forums and social media and stuff, keeping in contact and working with folks in forum posts. So I haven't totally abandoned you guys. And the final thing, and this is sort of the more long-term look ahead for the channel, is I want to expand and do more than just World in Flames stuff, right? Fatal Alliances, World in Flames, all in the World in Flames wheelhouse. I have plenty of other games that I think would be fun to do some coverage on the channel, whether it be teaching a game like I've done for Fatal Alliances, or maybe just doing reviews. I could do some unboxing vids as new games come in. So all that is going to be coming. The only challenge is I kind of would like to know, or the thing sort of missing is I would like to know what folks want to see besides World in Flames, and so I need your input. And so there's a couple of things I'm going to ask you to do. If you're watching and you're a subscriber, or if you're not a subscriber and you're just seeing this and you're seeing my videos and you'd like to have some input and would like to see a certain type of content, let me know in the comments section. If there are games that you would like to see covered or games that you're interested in, and I can see what I can do to cover those games. Something that's probably going to make that a little bit easier on me is if you were to come out to Board Game Geek and find my game collection, and you looked at the games that I already own, and if there's something on here that you'd like to see covered, I can go ahead and do that. So if you don't know, you can view someone's profile on Board Game Geek. You can look at their collection of what they've registered or say that they own, and I've basically been pretty good about making sure that my game collection is properly reflected here. So if you want to come out, look at my game collection, scroll on through what I have, and if you see something that you've been interested in and haven't gotten the chance to play, or you're having difficulty learning it, let me know. Find it, let me know. I'm going to put the link to my collection in the description below, so you can just click that from watching this video here. It'll take you here. You can click large gallery mode, which is how I like to look at my game collection in here, and just kind of take a quick look around, poke around, find something. And obviously, if there's something I don't have and you think it's a really great game and I should be looking at it, let me know that too, and I'll see what I can do. The very next video that I'm probably going to be making, which is going to be tomorrow, if I can, it's just going to depend on, I get home from work and what's going on. I'd like to do an unboxing video. I won't give away what the game is quite yet, but I'll do a quick, maybe 10-minute unboxing video, maybe not even 10 minutes, 8-minute unboxing video. And that'll be sort of a segue into coverage of another game that at this point I think when I get it, I'll probably do some videos for it just because I'll have it and I can try to get used to using a video camera and that sort of thing. And that's where I can kind of start this sort of parallel video series along with everything else that I'd like to be doing. If you'd like maybe a sneak preview of what game that's going to be, earlier today I created a geek list, and if you're unfamiliar on Board Game Geek, which is just the best website for board game stuff, there's a concept called Geek List, which is, you basically just make a list of games or products or whatever, and it's a list for whatever purpose you really want it for. I recently created, just this morning, a list for strategic. Oh boy, I'm going to have to edit that. Meant to be strategic World War I games available in print. Egg on my face here, guys. Strategic World War I games available in print, and my idea here was, I've noticed there's a lot of World War I games that are coming out or on their way of being reprinted, and they're all kind of strategic level, and I wanted to try to put them down in a list so I could keep track of what's going on, and so I made this list. The game that I'm going to be doing an unboxing of tomorrow is on this list, so you can just try to guess what game it is, and we'll see tomorrow. But I went through here and I just grabbed, basically what are some strategic level World War I games that you could get today that cover the entire, the whole war for the most part in relative detail, and sort of some comments of mine on the game as I understand the game, whether I own it or not, what my familiarity with it is, as sort of a point of comparison, because I know there are a lot of folks out there who really like World War I. I really like World War I as a topic. My picture on YouTube is a picture of a gas-masked Lancer that I took a picture of at a World War I museum in Hungary. It's just a really interesting topic to me, so I like having war games on World War I. And this sort of helps break down some of the big ones that are out there. Fatal Alliance is obviously at the top. What more is there to say about that? But then you've got some other games, Paths of Glory, that's fairly well known, and then a few of these others that are maybe lesser known, but are sort of in that sphere. So if you need something to keep you busy for 20 minutes, check out this geek list. It's going to be I'm going to put a link to that in the YouTube description as well for this video, so you can click down below and check it out. and get ready for what will hopefully be tomorrow's unboxing video of a particular game. Again, thank you for watching. I appreciate the views and folks subscribing. Hopefully we're going to have some really good content coming down the road. Again, once I get a little more settled into the new place and I get the game room set up for video and looking good that I'm willing to let people see it. Until I guess the next video, have a good one. Take care, and we'll catch you later.